So this is fat. And what comes to your mind when you see this? It's not unusual to hear terms like gross, disgusting, and revolting, but it turns out this gross thing is actually important. I'm Sylvia Tara, and my book is The Secret Life of Fat. It's about the science behind fat, why we get it, why it's hard to lose, and what you can do about it. I went down the path to understand fat because I gain it so easily. And all the while I struggled, I saw people around me who could eat anything they wanted and stay thin. I finally got really fed up with this, and I decided I am going to learn everything there is to know about fat. I am a scientist by background, a biochemist, so I felt equipped to take this on, and I spent years digging through the scientific literature, talking to researchers, talking to physicians and patients. Everything I was learning about fat was so interesting that I decided to capture it all in a book. In the book, I describe fat through stories. Stories of patients who've lost weight, stories of researchers who overcame obstacles to have these amazing insights into fat. And I weave it all together into a narrative. And one of the stories I tell is of Layla, who was an 8-year-old girl who even at 200 pounds couldn't stop eating. And she would even dig through the trash looking for food, and no one understood why she had this unstoppable urge to eat. And finally, a cure for Layla came out of this really fascinating, long research study on obese mice that showed that fat releases a substance that tells your brain to stop eating. Layla's fat wasn't making this substance. And this was one of the first studies to show that fat's not just inert blubber. It is actually really important. It communicates within our bodies. It can turn our reproductive organs off and on. It can strengthen our bones and our immune system. It can even affect brain size. And because fat is important, nature wants to protect it. When you lose fat, either through dieting, exercising, or even liposuction, it causes your body to fight to put it back on. And so maintaining weight loss becomes really difficult. And there's also these really inventive ways that fat will grow itself larger, not just overeating, but other means as well. And viruses can cause fat. And I give the story of a man named Randy who became obese after contracting a virus. And also genetic variations, hormones, age, gender, all of these things will affect how much fat we have and where it is on our body. You can't really control your fat unless you truly understand it first. And hopefully this book is a good companion to let people do that. And it certainly helped me to understand the science behind fat. It helped me stay on a diet plan and not abandon it in frustration. And I'm hoping it does so for other people as well. And so I think even if someone's not a dieter, the book is really interesting as a medical mystery. There's a lot that goes into it, and I think it's written in a way to be entertaining and suspenseful as much as it is informative. So anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all have a great year.